This is going to be short. Hello, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your day. Anyway, before I get into something, but anyway, this is what's going on. I'll call it awareness. Now, first, I don't know what's going on about why I'm having problems seeing, videos. Wherever. But this person was speaking about it, reacting. This person ordered, and they mentioned Shein and some other companies. And most companies, have companies in other, all over and other countries. So you can get packages technically anywhere. But the thing is, what this is about, you see a package and you think you were seeing things. No. What I mean by that is, if you see your package, like moving, no, you're not seeing things. But also, sometimes they move and sometimes they don't. Because there are scorpions and other bugs that are dangerous in there. But it's not known why, the border customs and other places aren't picking it up. They're not seeing it. All I could say is open it outside. Because all of them are, all these things are inside the package. And it could be also in the clothes or whatever you get. Could be, handbags, whatever. The one that had that problem, the one said, on, it was, they had scorpions in there and other ones, other bugs, gross ones, and some were, well, the D. But on the scorpion, they noticed that the stinger wasn't on it. The thing is, they didn't check because they think that it's inside the clothes. All I know is all this stuff, like I said, and I'm not just speaking about this. It's with everything. It's all getting out of hand. And also, I am also told, customs, wherever packages are, being packed through, the little, I'll just say the x-ray thing, where they could see the packages. They need to start paying attention. Where it's from, to know how all of it is happening. And for the ones you think it's funny or you're getting away with it, think again. Remember, God sees everything. Now, everything that I've been saying, what I saw. Now, I just did a video about may or may not trigger these ones. Well, when I was speaking about these ones, not only in my situation, it's for everyone around the world that are going through this. So all this that I'm speaking about now, well, you were included. Also, think about these innocent ones who are purchasing, to give as gifts, or they like the products. They're spending money to order from all these companies or wherever. Not only they're helping out the customer, the company, whoever works there, are getting paid also. Really. Unless you're trying to close down, companies and stuff like that, and, don't get paid. You lose your job because, all this BS, companies are closing down. Now, just remember, these people and whatever else that I spoke about in that video, and, well, mostly in all my videos about the trigger, it may or may not, but then in parentheses, it will. I told you what I've seen, what they showed, what God showed me, what will happen. Remember that when I go get done this. Remember. But like I said, they don't know you. They never did anything to you for you to do anything like this. They don't know what you're mad about. or what you're going through. For all this to happen, and it doesn't mean just this, it means for anything. Because nobody knows what going through. It doesn't give the right to take it out on others. Now, what happens if, a relative, that you get along with or whatever, ordered something and got all this? And wasn't paying attention. You didn't think about that. And you didn't think about, that when not only me, the others, my brothers and sisters speak, that God sees everything. Not only him. The thing is, no one should be involved in anyone's problem except for yourself. And, someone that, to help you. Remember, when getting help, you need to listen and understand in what or how they are helping. And what I mean by that is, okay, if you don't like what they're saying, because that's not what you wanted to hear, for you to, take revenge or whatever. No, that's not how it works. Because if it doesn't sound right, and it's not working, then go get another one to help. But the thing is, for something to work, you need to work at it and listen and understand what they're saying and what needs to be done. And also, I've been saying it. I even said it in that video. Take the time to ask God or Spirit, angels, Jesus, maybe a loved one, to guide you. And pay attention with the answers they give through anything. And I even gave a whole list of how you will get your answer. Or could be anyone. I mean, now, if you have, all anxiety and stuff like that, because, I don't know, you're mad or you're overwhelmed or whatever, Just think about when you know, get that way. It could mean anything. It could be, as always, you didn't take a break. You took too much on. As, you wanted to get done. And you were thinking about all of it at the same time. Especially getting done everything. You can only do what you can. Be grateful and be proud how much you accomplished. And whatever you didn't get done, that meant that, you needed a break, and you can, finish up the next day. Or it depends on what time of the day it is or whatever. Maybe you could do it later. It could also mean, some can multitask and some can't. You just have to find a better way of doing that. I mean, I found a way. Example, when I had to do files, I had to do them, reports or spreadsheets and stuff like that. Then I had to go photocopy them, a lot of them. I set up where I was going to do it. To put them all together. I just photocopied them, laid them out, on the floor or a table. And did it in a row. I did, 3 at a time. Now, when you photocopy, one, you need to make sure that it doesn't stick together, that you mix clients up. And you also need to find out, it depends, if it's your office copier or you go and take it. If the copier automatically already does put them in order. Because I made that mistake. Mine wasn't working and I had to wait for it to, get fixed. Well, after that, I learned how to fix it. But I took it somewhere. I did it. And I put it all in order. But the person didn't say that it automatically does it. So I thought it looked different. And I had to take them because usually the first page is on the bottom and all you have to do is just, take the last page. I mean, the top is the last, so you put it in order. But with any of them, whatever how it does, and you do 3 at a time, you can tell because, you know, the first page is last. So the next client should be the last page first, or the other way around. This way you can't get them mixed up. But anyway. Also, what I was told too, you know, that pay attention to your children too. Because they might be going through the same thing where they're taking on a lot, you know, because say the parents are going through stuff, you know, and they're worrying or whatever, so the children want to help, etc., but they're also taking on a lot. You know, they think that, you know, they need to help. I mean, they could, but you all work together. Anyway, I won't get too much into that, but the thing is, the other one, we're not in the Stone Ages or, I don't know, the 1800s or whatever. I really don't know when it started. I mean, I did a video about this, but very little of it. Or I don't know who came up with it. Where a man only does this and women does this, you know, and that's what they have to do. Says who? Who, you know, one, who is continuing to do all that? Now, I've been speaking about relationships and, you know, marriages and stuff like that. You know, both work together. You know, if you both like cooking together or whatever, you help, you know. I mean, if it's just the two of you or whatever. But who said only men take trash out? I mean, You all pitch in. It's everyone's home. You all pitch in. And when everyone pitches in, it gets done faster. And then all can, like, relax or do whatever. Now, also, when I was growing up, I was taught, boxing and etc., whatever. But before all that, and what I said, made my dad think. And I was young. I always wanted to work on cars. Or, something else that I, told him. I got, no. Women don't do that. Women only cleans and cooks. I'm not going to repeat what I said, but that changed his attitude. And it was about, we were all taught, you make sure that you have something to fall back on, in case something happens, to your, husband or your wife or whatever. You have to make sure that you know things, how to do it. It took my dad, a while. I mentioned in the video, the other videos, I know how to put sheetrock up, all kinds of stuff. I know how to change a tire, do all the, fill everything up, do the oil, check it, etc. My dad didn't want to teach me. So I learned on my own. And then when he actually saw me doing it, I guess he felt better, So we used to do it together. Now the thing is, I always had my dad put gas in. The cars. And I asked, oh, show me how to do it. He's like, no, that's a man's job. Okay. I didn't ask. I guess a man should do it. But the thing is, now if nobody taught me, I was out, and the person that, I was with at the time, um, we went to go get my car because, he had to use it. But the thing is, he was like, here's money, go up here for gas. Now, I was by myself, and I was in a place where, I was familiar, but I never went to a gas station there. Not even my dad. The thing is, I was sitting there, because I thought somebody was supposed to do it. I got out, and I asked the person, I don't know what he was doing, because he also just sat there. I guess he was waiting for something. I don't know. I finally got out and asked the person, I said, did somebody do this? And he was like, I was wondering why you were just sitting there. And then that's when he told me that it was self-service. And I was like, I don't know how to work that. I mean, I think the person, he came out of his car and did it for me. I mean, I was watching how he was doing it. But the thing is, if your boyfriend, which he didn't show me, don't know why, but anyway, if a person is trying to show you and say, hey, go pump the gas. It's not them saying, oh, you're going to pump the gas all the time. No, they're trying to teach you, if you are alone and you happen to need gas, what are you going to do? Dial the phone. Honey, I'm over here. Well, that's 2 hours away. But you need to pump this gas. You really expect that, him to go travel 2 hours away to pump your gas? There's main things that women need to know in case you are by yourself. Yes, a man is supposed to do whatever, I already went through all that. saying that, he needs to be there, to open up jars for you, you know. I mean, yeah, but in my other videos, I mentioned a whole bunch. But you're supposed to work together, with everything. You can't, just sit back and thinking that you're, a princess, or you're not supposed to, and stuff like that. I'm not saying all women are that way. Don't twist it. Do not twist that. I have nothing, against either one. But there are main things that you need to know in case no one's around. And you always need something to fall back on in case, your husband or whoever you're with, is out of work for a little bit, whatever it may be, an injury, or I don't know. Or what happens if they passed away? What are you going to do? I did a whole video about that. But the thing is, with the first one that I said, among the other things, in my video that I did about the trigger, and the ones that, in my situation, that are constantly doing things. And I also mentioned about, you think that you're going to ruin, my, because, in 2 days, a holiday, Thanksgiving. Well, in my case, it doesn't matter with whatever it is. Maybe in the past you might have ruined or whatever, the holidays and stuff like that. And I don't know, maybe it's a new person, don't know, tried. I told you, whatever was, passed down, that was already taken care of. Everything got sent back, from the original all the way up to now. The newer ones, etc., etc. But what I was speaking about, all of you going to be far away, where it's going to be dark, no sun, whatever, etc. But I'm not going to get into that video. You have to go look at it, what I said. Because I wasn't joking. Because that's what God showed me. And I didn't give all the details. And what I was told. Because they're tired of, thinking that this is all a game And because of, oh yeah, my ancestors did it. Excuse me. You know, oh, I'm going to do it. No, God gave everybody a gift. God gave, ones that are chosen, that we read, we give out messages. He chose us. The heck? He chose us because we can handle. Because everything that we've been through, we handled it. And what is getting returned, group here and there, whatever. You all did something different or whatever. You didn't, I'm assuming you're going to get the full effect what we had to go through. To give you the taste what we had to. That, you can't handle this now. But like I said, when I did that video, I mean, it's been starting, but now it's getting even more starting when I said that video. And the thing is, you still tried, but that quick, it went back. I'm going to say, Jesus is here. With others. And, Christmas is almost here. His birthday. So don't be shocked, before then you'll be seeing, but even more are joining. There's a lot here already cleaning up. I know I cleaned up a lot. And if a lot of took it the wrong way, well, then it had to be cleaned up. Remember, in spirit, I do a lot. As that song, but it's not like what the song is. But anyway, I'm a gangster too, and I already put that up. And in my other ones, I'm a slayer, whatever. But that's all you're going to get, what I am. So you'll see. Because I don't know when, but it's real soon. Because, like I said, they're all tired of this. And the ones that you laugh, sent, or whoever tried, they're coming for you. I thanked them. Told them happy, Thanksgiving. This doesn't faze me. Okay? Because you don't know what I've been through. And you know what? I hid it really well. I'm not like all of you. Yeah, I'm not saying everyone. Where a little thing, you have to be a drama. Oh, I got hurt. Oh. No, I kept everything hidden to make sure that no one or anyone knew. That's called keeping my business out of others. As in, none of your business. So whatever I do, whatever I'm going through, unless, I'm told to put it up, this way I can help others. And inform others, be careful or whatever. No one should know anyone what they do every second of the day. The only one that you should know every second of the day is yourself. So, for all the ones that are trying to ruin holidays for others, everybody knows, that you've been doing that, for years with me, but, I'm out of it because not that I'm used to it. I have to laugh about it. But I'm speaking about others, around the world, that people try to ruin holidays for people because they're happy, whatever. So, don't do drama or have a tantrum if, Spirit, God, even the underworld does something for your holiday. Just saying. I mean, would you want that? See, it goes like this. Before you do BS, continue to repeat things, to cover up what you went through or whatever, or follow people what they're doing because they told you, oh, okay, come join and we're going to do this, instead of using your own mind and say, no, that is wrong, I'm not doing it. Where, I don't know, where you could, they don't tell full stories, the full plan, where you could ruin your bloodline, or you could, wind up in prison, or you even worse, etc., etc. Yeah, you always need, not exactly a leader, but not for things like this. This stuff, it's all wrong. You need a boss, or you need a leader that will teach you, okay, we need to do this. You have that file, you have this file, whatever it may be. But you still work together. This and the other things that I've mentioned and everything, well, whoever joined them, the originals who got people, and then they said, oh, well, get more people, and etc., etc., etc. What did you all do? You followed each other because someone said. Now, everyone's involved who didn't check it out first, didn't, and where are you going to wind up? I'm not going to say, because I'll be repeating. I mean, so you could start, speaking to God, and asking, how am I going to work through this, and whatever. I mean, it depends on how much you did, how long you've been doing it, whatever. It doesn't matter what it may be. It's up to him. How it's going to, turn out. As those ones that I was told, before, and I'm proud of. The ones that, I was saying left and is doing better for themselves and their family. should have done what they did and left. You're only being in competition with yourselves, each other. I don't do competitions, so. And for all of you and the ones, you know, that are new, you better think before you involve me or my family. And I'm not explaining what I mean by family. You better think about it. As I've been saying since day one, we don't know you. I mean, since I was a kid, you know, baby and all that, maybe one of them, you know, I knew that got all of you. But it's all based on lies. And everyone knows that what we were told and how we're supposed to. Now, how are we going to make it better if we continue to bring all that from the past into now? Like I said, women only do dishes and clean and cook and whatever, and men, you know, they do this, do that, and whatever. Well, I don't know who started that, but like I said, everyone should come together and work together, not biatch and complain. Well, you're the woman, you're supposed to do that. Oh no, you're the man, you're supposed to do that. You know, I'm just going to go and do my nails, or sit here and be a princess. You know, I don't know why they said that, but now I do. They're telling me, you do realize, first they're saying it's a bunch of BS. You know, that it's one thing, and the ones that know and understand it, when I say, yeah, when you are married or whatever, you know, the woman is the queen of the house, the man is the king of the house, you know, the home, whatever. And the children are the prince and the princess, you know. But you also can't take, you know, what you saw in movies and stuff like that, where, you know, the princess don't do anything. You do know that our princes and prince, that they have a lot to do. You know, if they eat something or whatever, yeah, they have maids and butlers or whatever it's called. that, you know, if whoever just got done cleaning up, that if a princess or a prince or queen or a king decided that they wanted something, you do know that they would have to, you know, wash their own bowl or dish or whatever. So stop bringing all that crap up. I could say I'm a princess. Since all of you think that, you know, the ones, I'm not saying everybody. And you know how I'm a princess? I don't act like it. Because that's my name. That's how I'm a princess. And because my name is Princess, my full name is, you know, Princess Loves God and Jesus. That's my name. But do I act like a spoiled brat? You know, or a princess? No. So, stop putting those lies out. That I, you know, everyone gets, you know, everything they want, you know, off of a, you know, we eat off of a silver or gold spoon or whatever, how that saying goes. We don't. To help yourselves, you need to, you know, make sure what is a lie and what isn't. Yeah, the truth hurts. Lies, definitely, especially when you find out that it's a lie. But you need to, you know, learn that's an everyday thing. And, you know, ignore things, when to ignore it, when, whatever. Keep the word of the Lord in your minds of the light. Anyway, this is long enough. Gotta go. Ciao.